Remiss if I did not begin by thanking Karen Studders and the work of the Church Council of Greater Seattle. Karen, your energy, your passion, your organization almost single-handedly made Shelter possible. Thank you. To accept Fans Advocating Faith Communities Award on behalf of all of those congregations and interfaith leaders who responded to this moral obligation and who put action to their words of faith, it is my pleasure to invite forward the Reverend Patty Ebner of First Congregational Church, Bellevue, and the Reverend Chris Gilliard of St. Margaret's Episcopal Church, if you would join us.
Hi everyone, I'm Pastor Patty from First Congregational. I want to let you know that at First Congregational, we felt called to the work that we did. And we carried out every time that we wrote a letter or attended a city council study session or a city council meeting or met in private with Karen Studders and a city council member. We did so from a position of humility, and I can say that for Chris as well. In our Christian tradition, we believe the words of Jesus, who said, "When you've done it to the least of these, you've done it to me, and when you haven't done it for the least of these, you haven't done it for me." So it was really our call. And because of the courage of these men that are living on the streets, we were called to respond to them and to move them indoors. So we are very grateful that we have a LUCA that makes the siting of a permanent shelter possible for this group of men. And we just ask for your prayers that people will be able to step forward, that they will be able to exercise courage. There was a lot of neighborhood dissension, but we saw this community come together. And when communities come together, changes can be made. So thank you to the Greater Seattle Church Council for your leadership and to the actions of the Faith Action Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Gillard, the rector of St. Margaret's Episcopal Church in Bellevue. One of the joys of the work that we have done in the city of Bellevue around homelessness is that so many communities of faith work together, not just in the past 2 years, but for 20 years and 25 years to address the concerns of the unhoused in our community. And as the numbers have grown, the importance of advocacy among people of faith who understand that we are all called to care for those who are experiencing suffering and poverty, and that poverty is not a sin. Poverty is something that we want to address and help people find a way to participate fully in their society. The interesting thing we found in the past couple years is that faith communities included the Congregationalists, the Roman Catholics, Latter-day Saints, Muslims, Presbyterians, Jews, Episcopalians. It was a broad spectrum of faith communities in the city who have worked together to keep reminding all of us in our community that we have an undergirding call through our faith in God to respond. So thank you to Faith Action Network.
Our friends in Spokane right now are going to present FAN's Interfaith Leadership Award to Mary Stamp. You can learn more in your program about how she has been bringing interfaith voices together for the common good for the last 35 years, and we are grateful for her efforts. Thank you to the folks in Spokane for celebrating her leadership this evening. It's my pleasure to again invite forward Carol Jensen, who will join me in thanking you for your presence here this evening.
Well, what can we say? But thank you for hanging in. I mean, this always, to those of us who plans, it always feels like we try to make it as short and tight as we can. But, you know, the Spirit moves and the inspiration happens. And we're grateful for your hanging in. We're grateful for your support. We're grateful for your partnership. The Spokane folks, I think, have gone off of our feed now, but I think I would like us to just give a hand to them for that new endeavor. So I don't know if any of you are, this is the first year I did it, but, you know, like doing the tally as people, you know, like keeping the, you know, hash marks, and I'm pretty sure we cleared 70,000, you know, and so it is really important, because we didn't take your credit cards. It's really important that you fill out those envelopes. I mean, all this has been said before, but you can leave those on the table if that makes you nervous. You can also leave it over at the registration table. Somebody will take them, but it's fine to leave them on the table. If you have any questions for us, staff will be at the table on the way out, also collecting the name tags so that we can use them again. Don't forget to check out an I-1000 petition to take to your Thanksgiving celebrations to support affirmative action in our state. We would like someone at the table host or someone else, to take home the centerpiece bowl and lights to keep celebrating the ripples of change year-round. And be safe driving home, getting out of the parking lot to begin with, and then driving home, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. Again, thank you so much for your generosity.